I mean, if we're gonna be honest, let's at least say the rare 99.999999% of freaks that could look like this natural. Coach Greg, and today the long-awaited video, Simeon Panda. Can you believe the moment's finally here? I've been requested to do a Natty or Not on Simeon Panda for over a year straight. It's taken me this long to get to it. Why did it take so long? Well, I had David Lade to do, that was more requested, and Jeff C. I had to do them first, they were the most requested. This was the next most requested after those two. I didn't want to get it wrong. I had to do extensive research on this guy. Took me months to get this information. Okay, so I did some reservation. First I said, well, let's see who's saying he's natty. Let's see who thinks he's natural first. Brandon Harding did a Natty or Not video. In this video, he said that Simeon Panda is in fact natural.
I think Simeon Panda is natural.
He's a black natural athlete, just like friggin' Chris Bumstead. We all know Chris Bumstead's a black natural athlete. And the answer is Chris is in fact a black natural guy. And so Brandon Harding, he believes that Simeon Panda, just like Chris Bumstead, also black natural athlete. Next, I came across Mike Diamonds. Mike Diamonds, smart guy. He's a doctor, I think. He said,
Simeon Panda is of African descent. It is not impossible to believe that he's in that 1% percentile of being genetically gifted.
Let's do some better math. The 99th percentile, or the rare 1% of people that are freaks that could look like that, out of every billion people, that would mean 10 million people can look like Simeon Panda natural. Is this guy actually a doctor? Is he dyslexic? Is he bad with numbers? Where did he go wrong? The rare 99th percentile, the 1% of freaks that can look like this? I mean, if we're gonna be honest, let's at least say the rare 99.999999% of freaks that could look like this natural. When you're in the 99th percentile, that ain't that good. It's not actually that impressive. It doesn't impress Coach Greg very much.
That don't impress me much.
Let's be honest, if you're in that rare 99th percentile, it's not that impressive. That means 10,000 people out of every million are better than you. That would mean in Canada with 35 million people, 350,000 of them are better. Imagine I'm Coach Greg. I'm really freaking amazing. I'm the 350,000th strongest or best built guy in Canada. It's like when I said Dan Bilzerian has elite genetics. He's like in the 99th percentile of people, that he has that ability to look good. It's a compliment, but it's not a, oh my God, he's a freak of the world, oh my goodness gracious. It means that out of a million, only 10,000 guys look better than that. Do you see how you don't understand freaking mathematics?
It is also possible that he is genetically gifted. He's one of those individuals that were born to be a bodybuilder, that he is a natural athlete.
Then let's see what Simeon Panda himself says that he owes his freaking amazing build to. What does Simeon Panda say? I came across this on an episode in response to Jason Blaha. I do not consider myself to have elite genes, as many say. I genuinely believe that I owe my physique to a combination of consistency, great diet, and intense training and and he didn't say the last part. He didn't say the last part. It was a slip up. It was on my mind so much that it slipped up. Sorry, Simeon Panda, didn't mean to say that. So Simeon Panda, according to Simeon Panda, his genetics are subpar. They're just average or not really that good. Okay, so he has probably worse genetics than most of you watching this film. So whoever you're out there, you're watching this, Simeon Panda without PDs looks the way he does, and he has worse genetics than you. So, well, what's his secret then? Because he has shitty genetics, yet looks like that. So Simeon Panda got to his current physique despite having shitty genetics. So how? Let's see. Well, what did he do exactly? Let's break this down. So you need to be consistently going to the gym, eating above average diet, and train hard, and you'll probably end up at least as good as Simeon Panda, or probably way better if you have good genetics, okay? Does that make any sense? No, of course he's not natural. Are you freaking kidding me? You think I had to do extensive research? You think I had to look back to when he was 6 and see how he was built and see how he grew over the years and his before and after transformation and videos and what? I looked at him in 1 second, he's not natural. He's not natural, of course he's not natural. Are you kidding me? Anyway, we're not at 10 minutes, so we're gonna roll bloopers because we need to hit the 10-minute algorithm, and this video is too short. So here are the mistakes. There are a lot of mistakes that go into making these videos. The editor secretly gets rid of those so that I look smarter than I am, okay? So, and today I'm talking about Wesley Vise. Today, so we don't really know the total. I'm gonna start the whole freaking thing over. Well, I live in Canada, and I can't find. Is he natural? And how does he? My first show after my first. Now, if there's more kernels, if there's more kernels left in the bag, if there's more kernels. So what I'm telling you is Ronnie and Dex. What I'm telling you is in this. Why is it freaking battery dying? Frig's sakes. Make things more fluffier. By adding these fibrous, think of what I'm gonna say here. It's based on the percent, so what are some of the myths that were kind of like, so what are some of the BS myths that this guy was, so what are the common myths this guy was spewing? That growth hormone, so you get delicious tasting ice cream. Okay, let's get comprise your spread. Why do we actually? Wait till you see whatever. Wait till you see whatever. Wait till you see what else he says. What also didn't make sense is he was guest power. They're skillful. Let's make a machine that builds the best. Let's make a. Keep that in mind. Foreshadowing for how and keep the fact that this is a kid in mind. Then and then later on. He's talking about the school system making kids get up and go to work. He's talking about the school system and making kids get up and go and to look this way. Delayed onset, delayed DOMS. So he farts. Make sure you do some aerobic exercise and make sure you do aerobic exercise you are not expertise. You are not the video thumbnail said 190 to 180 overnight. I don't see as so for every gram of carb you lose, you'll have okay, I'll go with that. If you work out, you are going to have a little bit of that. I'm going to word this. You seen the kettlebell swings? They lean forward, the bar is in their hand. Greg, and today I'm going to review a popular fitness Coach Greg, and today I'm going to review a popular fitness coach. He's doing the typical stupid diet that the freaking fitness. You can if you want, of course, but I was 193 pounds and see what body fat you. But it's not going to be the be and all. If you start doing the skip and rope instead of freaking weight, you seen they lean back, they lean forward, the bar would have resulted in better ab development not some BS diet, some lying. Just need to watch it again. It's not some whatever.
A lot of the weight isn't some get rich quick scheme.
So it's not some get rich quick. You can eat A, but and you can eat A. So just think a little bit. So just think 1 gram of. So he's following the workouts of the famous influencers on YouTubers. That's not what I meant to say. After he had done I did a. So like many of you, what was I saying? So like many of you, he's chicken, rice, and kale. Sound like chicken, broccoli, chicken. But anyway, 15% is amazing for women and his goal is to get it. Power is depending on what you're taking, you couldn't. So when you press, because you like a number, because we're somehow freaking superstars, superstars. It doesn't matter if you've been living under a rock. It doesn't matter if you. So if I were sitting 50% more 50% more freaking fantastical. He made a post September 19th, 2019. Why have I not found this post yet? Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. But I'm just speaking the truth. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. Bloop it up videos over here. Be sure to watch them. And until next time, I am out.
Probably walk it up. No, my meniscus, I've done it before, it's fucked. Alright, we'll get him some to lean on. Phil, can you get the rods for us?